Yeah, what it is. And as I always say, it ain't nothing new under the sun, right? So it's a little bit hot out here. So I'm gonna get straight to the business. Now, I've been telling y'all from day one that everything you've heard from the Members First Community Slate, Veronica Turner Bankruptcy Biggs, Yvonne Armstrong, Tyreek, the booty lover PP Lee, and Michael Dirty Dick Ashby, as well as Evelyn Campos Santos and what's her name? Snuff, the magic snow dragon. That bird's name ain't even worth repeating right now because we know how much of a dirty, diabolical snake she is. But that being said, I've shown you why they had to have the re-election because the National Labor Relations Board said that they committed election fraud, which is a federal offense, and they were given the option. You can either have a re-election or we can take you to federal court. But now I'm going to share with you the receipts that made all of that happen. And they'll continue to lie to you and tell you that he's unhinged and he doesn't know what he's talking about. But see, the thing about receipts is you can't outrun or outlie your own voice and your own likeness. And if you think I'm bullshitting, just ask that flat-faced demon Lorraine. I told George, no!
I come here whenever, so this shop is locked. So you guys can go someplace else because I already tell my members the truth, right? Because I am one of the vice presidents who vote against the money that George asked for, the members' money. So you gotta go.
No, excuse me. At this point, I'm gonna have to ask everyone to leave. I am the only one to do anything else, but I need everyone to leave, please.
Thank you.
So, if anything comes in and disruptive.
I know, but unfortunately, at this point, I'm speaking for administration. This is not what we agreed to. I need everybody to leave. I don't want to have to get the food come down and that because I want to be respectful to everyone, but at this point, everyone needs to leave.
She wouldn't be the person who did this work.
I need everybody to leave. I'm sorry, but that's the way it has to be.
Now, if you was in the back area and you dropped a fanny pack, I got it for you. If you was in the back area and you dropped a fanny pack. Oh, and the blue Lord, the keys, I got keys for you too.
I hope you got enough content.
Huh?
I hope you got enough content.
Enough footage?
I hope you got enough footage.
Yeah.
Stop posting my voice, okay? Stop posting my voice.
Excuse me?
Yeah, stop posting my voice.
Well, you know what? You get a lawyer and make me and have a nice
Stop
day.
posting. That's why they fired their ass.
If you have
No, they fired me because y'all wasn't doing your job. I got something to do. I'm going to take y'all down. Have a wonderful day, sweetheart. Isn't that right, ma'am? And I'm not going to stop using your voice.
End of this meeting so that folks who are able to get started on phone banking can move straight to that. And if anybody has any questions that they need to ask, that we will save time for Q&A at the end of this agenda. So just as a reminder to folks on that. But now we're going to talk a little bit about getting out the vote. We've had just about a week of doing this since ballots were mailed out in the middle of last week. We know that our members have been reporting receiving ballots. We know that today we've had members calling AAA, letting them know that they haven't gotten their ballot yet. So we want to hear from a few people on how it's going so far. And first, I'd really like to ask Nina to come off mute and talk to us a little bit about your experience so far.
All right, very soon. See you later.
Thanks, Kai. All right, we'll move on. Is Shannon Santiago on? Yeah, I'm here. Awesome. Shannon, talk to us a little bit about the ballot party. Okay, sure. So yesterday we held a ballot party. I am a lead pharmacy technician from Garden
Ballot
Medical
party.
Center. I'm also an 1199 delegate in Middletown, New York. So we've been tirelessly working on engaging the members for this election. The ballot party was thrown yesterday. We had a really good turnout. There was a lot of people that came and supported. In 2011, we were two smaller campuses and we merged into one. So we're a pretty tight-knit facility. It's kind of like a family.
A family of liars.
And the reason why we are all pretty much going to be voting members first is because we know the names on that ballot. So Angeline and Greg Speller have been sitting at our negotiations tables with us. They've been there for our pickets. They've been there side by side with us fighting for, good wages and everything we get. And we do get a good amount of return, I will say. So we're just excited to see the results, and we honestly all do feel in our hearts that members first is going to be the slate that wins. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Shannon, for sharing that. So ballot parties are happening across our union in our institutions. I also want to invite Rodney Brown to talk about the ballot party that happened, I believe, today.
Today, you say? Okay, another federally illegal ballot party. What do y'all think was happening at these ballot parties? That they charge members $30 to get in, on top of the dues you already pay.
Tyreek, are you able to allow Rodney to unmute?
When the union's funded through the Taft-Hartley Act. Those 6 pesky fiduciary accounts that your tax dollars already pay for.
Right,
They're playing you, ladies and gentlemen. But only you can stop it.
Okay, a couple more technical difficulties this evening. Thanks everybody for your patience. I want to open it up to one or two more folks who might be willing to raise their hand and tell us how things are going out in the field. Anybody else been doing ballot parties or having some really great one-on-ones?
Anyone else? You care to snitch on yourself for the world to see? Because I'm collecting receipts.
Elizabeth Davila. Liz, you should be able to unmute. Hi. Elizabeth, we hear you.
Yeah, we want to hear you. Let's hear you.
You wanted me to unmute to talk about... Oh, yep, I saw your hand was up. We were just asking people to report back on how, ballot parties are going or how get out the vote conversations are going in your institution. Yep, and I apologize. I didn't mean to raise my hand, so I'm going to lower that. But I will tell you, so we have been working pretty well. Now that it's, I have, as I like to say, co-pilots, we've been taking turns and, trying to get off shifts and just, really trying to cast a broad net to make sure we get the word out. That you're going to receive this ballot and this is what you need to do when you get it. Showing the video has been very helpful, and it's been going pretty good. I think I'm just really hoping that people return the ballot once they fill it out. That's my only. But I know that this is going to be a very big success for the slate, and I'm really excited to be a supporter and help in any way that I can. Thanks, Liz. Good to hear from you. Gregorio, you can unmute. Hello.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be a part of this 1199 foreign part, and I just did my part. I just vote and I send my envelope to you offices, okay? Thank you so much for helping us to do a great $11.99 members.
Thank you for getting out the vote. So Annabelle has put in the chat 2 links. One is to a Facebook video and one is to an Instagram video. If you haven't seen it yet, these videos are what we've been showing our members to show them exactly how to fill out that ballot, right? To help educate them that all they have to do is mark an X in the Members First Unity Slate box and then return that in the mail. Are we able, Benson, to show that video now?
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see that video.
Yeah.
This is what the envelope looks like. So, when you open the envelope, you're going to have your return envelope, secret ballot, and here's the ballot. This is what it looks like. Members First Unity Slate. Can y'all see that? Members First Unity Slate. It's the second slate box. There's 1, 2, 3 sections. The third section, click off slate. Can you see it? Members First Unity Slate, check slate. That's it. Your job is done. All right? That's it. You don't put anything else in it on it. Fold it up. Put it in your secret ballot envelope. Like that. Then this envelope goes into this envelope. Then this goes into the mail. All right? Let's go.
All right. So now we're going to introduce the next president of our union, Yvonne Armstrong. So everybody please give her an incredibly warm welcome. She's going to come talk to us, motivate us, and get us in the mode to
Yeah,
do
Mrs.
our GOTV efforts. And
We don't, things don't run us, we run things. Y'all noticing the pattern here about a lot of the people that you're hearing speak?
Good evening, 1199 family. Oh,
Coup d'etat, George Gresham. And all these people have one thing in common. Can you guess what that is? I'll let you figure it out.
I want to welcome you all to the meeting. I am extremely energized and proud of the work that we have been doing. For those of you who have been on this ride since the beginning, I know that you at times ask yourself, what is going on with me? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Because I myself, I've asked myself that question.
And you're asking yourself that question because you know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. And you know what you've done. And you know that karma is going to spin the block. And for those of you who think I'm just out here talking crazy, I've been telling you for the last few years everything that's going to come. And it's all come to fruition. Everything. From the so-called little green men or those aliens to the aliens that look like us and cosplay us until they got to get active and pull their coup d'etat. And it goes from, you know what I'm saying, son, to things no run us, we run things.
Black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse
as they stand in solidarity with the exact people who have actually been keeping our people in subjugation. The same people who create the narrative and propagate the stereotypes that our children don't know what computers are, as if we're stupid. And they keep doing this because they think you're stupid.
Veronica Turner, my partner,
The real boss,
say we
Miss
gotta
Turner.
get up at 6 and we gotta be there at 5 and we gotta stay there and skip from that.
She's telling you, the secretary treasurer tells her dumbass when to move, when to get up, when to sign across the dotted line. Yes, boss, because me not run things, things run me. Straight from the coconut tree.
Clear that nursing home over to the next hospital, go to the printer to print up, flyers. Let me tell you something. We work.
Tell us.
She works.
No, you lie.
And
you cheat and you steal.
The thing about it is that when you go into the hospital or the nursing home and you see the members and you see how the members are so enlightened, wants to talk to you, want to make sure they're doing the right thing, wants to tell you that they have mailed their ballots, want to say that they have not received their ballot, they want to have the conversation, they want to ask you, so what is next, what are you going to do? All that pain that Veronica put me through, I have to say that something good come out of it. Because when we strive to become better than we are, everything around us gets better. We can only get better. Everything around us gets better.
It's going to get better. Because the truth is coming.
And so I want to thank each and every one of you who have
believed the lie.
I have, both my comrades in arms, that's my organizer, my officers, and to the membership who have gone out of their way to make every act that we ask of you to do something that seems to be something that is not tedious, but we know it's tedious, but you never complain. I have not met not one member who has complained when we have asked them to do the things that we have asked them to do to make sure that we're successful in our endeavor. So, the dance has just begun. We have a lot more moves. We have a lot more walls to do. We cannot stop now. We are at the space where we know that all we need to do is press on,
and keep lying.
And to deliver the win.
The lie.
We must have this win. Why? We have to have this win because our union, this union, is the union that the labor movement, not talking labor movement as a union, but labor movement as in working class people, need this union to be around for a very long time. And so, brothers and sisters and my comrades in arms, let's go get it, let's do it. Thank you. I believe that I have to ask you a question.
The question.
Have you voted? Have you received your ballot?
I have a question for you, Mrs. Armstrong. You want to tell people why you got to sneak around when you go back to Jamaica? Huh? Queen of the Dancehall? Or what happened to your people that got offed? Oh, wait, I can't talk about that. That's right. We can't talk about limp bodies laying in the wake because of your actions, can we? Oh, yeah. My question is this. Are you prepared to stand accountability to the members and tell the truth about what's been going on? Because, see, there's going to be this thing called discovery, because I'm not going to let this go. I can't speak for the other members, but I'm going to be made whole. And every receipt that I have, I'm going to use it to do it. And when we get to court, federal court, discovery is going to open up those books, man. Discovery is going to go through the metadata of those emails. So even if you erased what you erased, you understand? Even if Mr. Tyreek the PP Lee went in and erased emails, it still leaves a digital footprint. But that, see, you're too stupid to know that. And that's going to be your undoing. And the lies that you've been telling and all the corruption and the fuckery that you've been doing, on our tax dollars. I've already shown y'all. They've already started the proceedings to denaturalize 17 naturalized citizens for fraud, you fucking idiot. Donald J. Trump and Tom Homan, the FBI, the National Labor Relations Board, these naturalized citizens are abusing American workers and committing fraud to steal tax dollars from the 6 fiduciary accounts that were set forth under the Taft-Hartley Act, which regulates SEIU as an entity, which means that the union dues that only the members of New York City are paying, because Boston, Florida, Jersey, no one else pays them. And then they're going to raise your dues after they gave you a bullshit 4 and 2 plus 2, and the annual rate of cost of living is 4.2%. So simple logic will tell you you're not getting a pay raise, you're taking a pay cut. But they don't want you to critically think, and they want you to think that they're working for you. But let me digress and get back to this diabolical banter of bullshit and psychobabble from a bunch of demons.
You voted, and have you mailed your ballot back? Can you just answer that? Look at this.
Can you answer that?
Yes. The things that makes me happy. Are you guys seeing this, right? That I'm seeing? Okay. Yvonne, they can't be on this call and have not voted. Is that what that is? Let me see. Yeah, we have not received. Receive but not mail. Come on. 13%. I know that it's just a matter of you getting to the post office. I know that. And I also know that there are people in your facility that will say, I'm going to the post office. You got yours, let me drop it for you. Or walk with me to the post office. 12% of you guys have received but have not mailed. We need you to mail it. Those of you who have not received, there is a number. If somebody has the number, they can put it on the screen for me, that you call to get your ballot, because we want you to be a part of this experience. We want you to, in years to come, talk about when we have.
She wants you to be complicit in the federal crime that she's committing. Just understand and know that when the feds come knocking, a lot of you are complicit in this ongoing fraudulent scheme to defraud American citizens. And all this is coming to a head at the right time, because the right administration is in office to come in and clean house and do the work. So those of you that are complicit, you either better think now. Are you going to continue down this road and spend your ass or the rest of your life with your ass either behind bars, or for those of you who belong to these naturalized groups, you just might have to go home. Or you can do the right thing and tell the truth. But again, I'm not going to stop until I'm made whole. And I'm not going to stop until the disrespect to my people stop. We saw how you neglected every color in the Juneteenth flag that has significant meaning to do what you did on our blood, sweat, tears, and equity. You lied on George Gresham, a fellow Solon, aka ADOS, aka foundational Black American. As I said, the 757 is my old stomping grounds. The 804 is my old stomping grounds. VA all day, 2 up, 2 down. It ain't for lovers, it's for hustlers. And I'm gonna hustle you bitches into the ground.
To do what we have to do to save our union. And so 12%, I I am begging at this point, please mail your ballot back. The 9%, please call the number. If you have not
Please
received your
go to
ballot,
federal prison with me,
we
man.
have
Lord of
until
mercy.
somebody help me the 28th of this month to make sure. Oh, look, ballot. Oh, you can see. So there it is. There it is. 1-800-529-5218. It's okay for you to step aside right now, call that number if you haven't received your ballot. You'll be okay. Join us back. It's gonna take about 3 minutes.
And we'll all go to prison together. With more marsh on the yard.
All right.
This is your real boss.
Majority of the captains
We know what it is.
have voted.
We know Armstrong is just a placeholder because optics would be bad if the Bewitched of Boston came down and immediately was sitting at the helm after the usurpment and the fraud and the coup d'etat that was pulled against George Gresham based off of all the lies that they told with the help of allegedly Dennis Rivera. Yeah, sure. I know what was said behind the scenes. And trust me, when those individuals with the receipts, when they decide that they've had enough and they're no longer going to stand behind the shadows, all the emails between Maya Kaufman and everything else that I need to verify what I'm saying is going to come to fruition. As if you don't stand me serious and you're going to come and scream in my fucking video, idiot.
I am sure that you all know exactly what to do to ensure that you get your vote, your ballot, and that you cast your vote for Members First Unity Slate, as well as all of your co-workers. Remember our last call? Folks pledged to get 10, 20, 50 people to vote as well. So please, as Yvonne said, please make sure that your ballot for women don't sit in the bottom of your purse like our mail usually does. Let's get those ballots in. This is indeed a consequential election. As folks can see, and we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, feels like maybe a month ago now, as Yvonne said, because we all have been working very, very hard to save our union.
They haven't been working hard to save their union. They've been working hard to keep up with their lies, because when you tell one lie, you got to tell 2 to cover that one. And you got to tell 4 to cover the 2. And you got to tell 8 to cover the 4. These birds just can't keep up with their fucking lies.
We told folks that we heard from reporters that there was going to be a story about it.
Are you ready for the diabolical bullshit? Listen to this bankrupt. Let's listen to this morally bankrupt, ethically inept bird babble on about the story that her and Yvonne Armstrong cut a check for that she just heard about.
$11.99 in President Gresham. We walked through some of the potential questions that were asked of us by this reporter. That story broke this evening. I am going to beg for you all's indulgence. It literally broke.
To indulge.
Folks gave it to us, or we became aware of it at 6:23, which is why we were 5 minutes late to the call. The executive officers jumped on a call. We have not had time to digest this. We will schedule a call for our captains and our leaders and staff supporters tomorrow. But we need a little time to digest the gravity of the story and the allegations in the story. So I'm asking folks to just bear with us while we work through what we have to do to ensure that we continue to protect our organization, from all its enemies. So as Yvonne said, it indeed feels good. It feels good. We are working hard. All of us collectively are working hard. She said we get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to make it somewhere at 6 o'clock. We know that we are.
She lying. They asses get up at 3 o'clock a.m. on the dot every night. And if you know what it is, you know. But they asses up at 3 o'clock a.m. every night looking in black mirrors and sacrificing goats.
Not alone.
Yeah, I'm on that type of time
we
now.
gotta keep our foot on the gas. Throughout this campaign, I want to remind folks, we gathered over 32,000 signatures on petitions. Over 32,000 signatures. We have built a database because we've had tens of thousands of conversations, necessary conversations, so that our members understand what's at stake. We have had tens of thousands of folks sign pledge cards, join us through the Join link. Our communication folks shared with us this morning that since we started voting, ballots were mailed on the 1st, and we posted our first vote video that we have had over 450,000 views on our social media platform. Nearly 50,000 folks have.
If y'all gave these birds 450,000 views on their social media platform to lie to you, I'm gonna really need y'all to start tagging the FBI, Department of Homeland Security, the National Labor Relations Board, Donald Trump, Kash Patel, and everybody else in them videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I did because if you're going to give these people this much energy in your time, and then you're paying them your union dues on top of the money coming out of your taxes from the fiduciary accounts that fund the Taft-Hartley Act that actually funds the union, then yeah, I'm doing this for free. And I have no dog in this fight because I'm not going back. I'm going to get made whole, and I'm going to fade off into oblivion. But what you can do for me is you can show me that you care about yourselves by simply just liking, commenting, subscribing, tagging one of these federal entities that can come in here and make you whole, and any media outlet that you choose, so we can get this story broken, so we can get the feds to come in here and clean house and make the whole union whole. Again, I have no dog in this fight. I'm just using all these receipts to make sure that I'm made whole. But I think and I feel it'd be selfish of me to not make sure that my people were straight before I slid the fuck up out of here. So before I get to moving and grooving, I'm trying to help y'all get made whole too. But you're gonna have to help me help you. We got about 4 more minutes of this and we'll be out.
Visited our website since April 1st. We are building a movement and we are going to win. We are going to win because you all deserve better. You all understood that from the beginning, and we are doing the work to make sure that each and every one of our members understand that. But we can't take our foot off the gas. I want to share with you that the other side is cocky about it. A couple of weeks ago, one of their vice presidents said to one of our vice presidents, "You all are going to get smashed." Remember, I told you all early on that when we tried to convince President Gresham to accept the President Emeritus, what he said to us is, "It's on."
And I didn't know that she's on LOA, so I called again today, and then I realized that she's on LOA. So then they said to call Evelyn, but Evelyn has no information about my case. Who's covering her?
So what is it you're asking?
I sent the email yesterday. I included you in it. Nobody
Yeah, I don't know
responded
why
to me.
you keep sending these emails. Monique spoke to you. I spoke to you. You called Jackie. Jackie spoke to you. What is it you're asking?
For a date. I'm just asking when I'm gonna get a date, and nobody can
You're
answer
gonna
that.
get a date. Didn't Monique tell you she's gonna respond to you once they have a date, Tony? You keep calling. We had this conversation before.
Every month. So I don't have the right. I could just stay out here without a job and just chill out here.
Tony, that's your
Huh?
business. Go to the labor board. File a board charge. What the hell you're calling every minute for
Oh,
what? We don't have a
every minute
date.
is not every minute. It's once a month.
When
Once
we
a
get a
month.
date, we will contact you. You keep calling.
So I
What
don't
do you
have the
think
right
is
to
gonna
call
happen?
who's supposed to be representing me?
So
You telling me I
what do
don't
you
have to,
want to
and then you get
happen?
it. Why you
Let me
cursing
ask
at
you
me?
this.
And
What is
why
it you
you getting
want
like
to
this?
happen?
I need to
What
get
is
a
it you
date.
want to happen?
I want to get my job back. I want to get a date. That's what I want.
So you're gonna have to fucking wait like everybody
Yo,
else. You
don't
keep
curse at me,
calling.
because I'm not cursing at you.
No,
I'm not
I'm
cursing at
cursing
you.
at you because you're annoying me now.
Oh, I'm annoying
Go
you.
to the
Because
labor
I'm asking
board.
you to do your job?
Go.
I'm annoying you
You
because I'm
asking
asking
me
you to
to
do
do
your
my
job.
job?
I'm
Tony,
asking you to
go
do
to the
your
labor
job.
board.
You work for me, right? I pay
File board
dues.
charges. What happened?
I pay union dues. You work for me. So it's okay
Tony,
for you to curse at me. No problem. Thank you, Mike, very much.
Tony,
Thank
you
you.
do not stop harassing people. Wait, you're
I'm
gonna get a
harassing?
date. The
Oh,
legal
no, now I'm
department already
harassing.
told you.
Oh,
You
okay,
went
but
to
you
the
can say
labor
fuck
board.
you and
Go
say
to the
whatever the
labor
fuck
board
you
and
want to
file
me.
board
No
charges.
problem. No problem.
Go to the labor board and file board charges. Do that.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, man.
He has named.
Is that what you said? Or did you send your punk ass son in his office running his dick liquor to an elder who his elders fought for the right for y'all to even fucking immigrate in our house and then pull the shit that you pulled? And at this point I told you I'm over it. I don't care who doesn't like how I deliver the message. But if you do not like it, I invite you to debunk anything that I have proven to you, and then I'll digress. But if what I'm telling you is true, and the pattern and all the receipts are there, you can't get mad at me for sharing the facts with you.
Recognition, and he believes he can win. Another one of their candidates said to one of our vice presidents just this weekend, I can't wait until you receive your pink slip. They believe that they can win, and I know we can. All we have to do is continue to do the work. We cannot take our foot off the gas. You all deserve so much better. So much better. We have to convince our members that you all deserve better. And I believe with Yvonne Armstrong as our next president, because I am speaking it into existence and you all are doing the work.
Spelling and spells, and you speak spells. She just told you what she's doing. She's speaking into existence. She ain't tell you about that goat that they flew to Haiti to kill, though. They don't want to talk about that shit. Why you think they're always trying to put food in your stomach? I know what you bitches is doing. And I see your monitoring spirits when you send them.
That she has assembled the team that will ensure that we position ourselves to meet this moment and prepare ourselves for the future. We will win. Let's keep our foot on the gas. We will schedule a call tomorrow night so that we can walk through what we have to do to save our organization from all its enemies, including President Gresham. Thank you all.
Thank you to Yvonne and to Veronica for those words. As Veronica said, we have just a few short weeks now to win decisively, and we are going to win. But in order to do that, we're going to now.
Thank you to Yvonne and Veronica for all those lies, propaganda, bullshit. So like I say, I'm going to close this out. You do with this as you will. But you can see that they're playing in your face. And if you didn't pick it up as the video was progressing, I made sure to include the LM2s the financial forms. You want to see where they're lending your money. You want to see where your union dues are going. Ask yourself. I've shown you what's going on with NYU in the investigation because they've been investing the $288 million that they got as a grant from the federal government after, COVIDisha season, and then spent it on Super Bowl commercials and property in the Caribbean and South America. So now you have to ask yourself, why is your union loaning money to oil companies in Venezuela? Oh, yeah, they don't want to talk about that. Yeah, it is what it is. Y'all remember. Realize. Transparency forces accountability. Y'all keep your eyes to the stars and you keep that head on a swivel because we're in a diabolical den of demons, aka the Viper's Pit. And when I tell you, you are in a pit of snakes because all of them are lying and doing anything and everything they can to rob you, to steal from you, to cheat you, and to keep you blind. Again, I have no dog in this fight. I'm using the receipts that were sent to me to make sure that I get out of here made whole and compensated for everything that I had to endure, mentally, emotionally, and physically. I can't save the world, but you can save yourself from these people by doing the same things that I did. But yeah, I'm out of here, man. Y'all be safe and enjoy the rest of your Independence Day because not only is this the commemoration of us fighting for our independence from old overseers, but I'm showing you now, this is going to be the first official marking of the new independence where we take back our union and throw out and return to sender the new overseers. Bye-bye.